Hello Horde and welcome to Big Dig with John. Today we're going to be looking at how to store energy in Redstone energy cells, as well as how to produce an infinite energy source. Problem with Stirling engines, which I actually forgot, is that they explode. So I don't actually have Stirling engines anymore because they blew up. But Magmatic engines don't have the risk of blowing up, and if you set up the right system, are infinite. So what you're going to need for this infinite lava system, Magmatic energy factory, is you're going to need, is it an ender tank, I think they're called. You're going to need a pump, and you're going to need magmatic engines and a world anchor. A dimension anchor, sorry. So first you're going to make the pump. I'll show you how to make it. Not the pump, the tank. So blaze rods in all the four corners. To the bottom, middle, you want an ender eye. An ender pearl. I don't know why I always call it ender eyes. To the left and right of the cauldron that you put in the center, put obsidian. And to the top, put wool. Now it's important that you remember what wool you used, because it actually is used as like a pattern. For example, if when I make an ender tank, you'll notice that there is like a code at the top, a color code. So there's three dots. On this one they're all white, but if you had like a multiple server or you had multiple ender tanks, you'd need to match them up with a pair to work. So 3 white and will teleport liquids from dimension to the next one with 3 white, but 3 blue won't transport it to 3 white. It will only transport the liquids inside it to 3 blue. Hopefully you understand that. So next you're going to make a pump. You're going to need osmium ingots, which obviously you get from smelting osmium. Osmium, I mean, not osmium. So you need osmium ingots, which you get from smelting osmium. You need enriched alloy, which you get from this. Whoa. It looks like a so you get it from iron and iron ingots apparently in this version. Oh no, I'm gonna say I use redstone. You get it from a piece of redstone and a piece of iron in the crafting table. Gets you enriched iron. Then you smelt it. Gets you enriched alloy. You need a steel casing, which you get from steel ingots, which are basically steel. How do you make steel is I think it's coal and iron, if I remember correctly. 4 coal and 4. Is it? No. Let's have a check. So you need osmium like that, and then you steel ingot. So steel is made. Steel. So steel ingots. Aha, there we go. Steel dust you need. Yeah, like I said, an iron. So how you make steel is get a piece of iron and then coal to either side of the iron. Make your steel dust. Smelt it, and you get steel. Steel ingot. Then get 4 steel ingots around an osmium ingot. Makes your steel casing. So you understand how to make that. So how you make the pump is a bucket at the top. A steel casing, which is just 4 steel and an osmium ingot in the center of the 4 steel to make your steel casing in the center of the crafting table. Then to the left and right of the crafting table, enriched alloy, which is made with a piece of redstone and a piece of iron. And then at the bottom row, put osmium ingots. Make your electric pump. Now you've made your electric pump, you're going to need magmatic engines. So first thing you're going to need is, it's basically another conduction coil. So how you make this conduction coil is you need silver and 2 redstone. So silver in the center, top, so left, top, right, put redstone, bottom left, put redstone, make your redstone transmission coil. Then you're going to need an Invar Gear. To make an Invar Gear, you need a piece of iron, and to the top, bottom, left, and right, you need Invar of the next to the iron. So, piece of iron in the center, bottom, top, left, right, and Invar ingot. Make sure Invar Gear. Now, Invar, for those of you who forgot, Invar is an actual alloy. Let's get Invar blend. So you need to get pulverized or iron dust, as well as two pulverized iron dust, as well as one pulverized ferrous dust to make Invar blend. So that's how you get Invar if you forgot. Now you're going to make the Magmatic Engine. To make a Magmatic Engine, you need 2 Invar gears at the bottom left and right hand corner. Now in the bottom center, put a piston. In the center of the crafting table, put a redstone transmission coil. And then the top row, put 3 Invar ingots. Make sure Magmatic Engine. Magmatic engines don't need a lever to power, all they need is power in them. So as long as there's lava in, then they will work. Okay, the next thing you're going to need is a dimension anchor. The reason why you need a dimension anchor is that as soon as you leave the nether, it will like unload. So probably not the best word to use. It will shut down. So it won't work. So you need a dimension anchor to make sure that that chunk stays open. So how you make a dimension anchor is an iron block. So a block of iron in the center, and then surrounding it to the top, bottom, left, and right, you need a gold ingot. Make sure dimension anchor. Now, the last thing you're going to need to make is a redstone energy cell. Now, the redstone energy cells hold the power. So, in the previous episode, I showed you how to actually use redstone conduits. Now, the problem with these is obviously this power being produced by anything like magmatic engines or Stirling engines will be lost. It will just go straight to the machines. So, having an energy cell allows it to be stored. And it stores an insane amount, so it's good to have. So, how you make it is with hardened glass. First in electrum ingots. Electrum is made from putting what is it? It was gold and silver, which is the easiest way, in an induction smelter. And you also need hardened glass, which you get from putting 2 pulverized obsidian and a lead ingot or lead dust in the induction smelter as well. So I'll show you how to make this. So put a diamond in the center. To the bottom, top, left and right of the diamond, put hardened glass. In all the 4 corners, put electrum ingot. Make sure energy cell. Now, an energy cell requires redstone. So now you've got your energy cell, you need to fill it with redstone. So make sure that you have put redstone in your magma crucible. Then next to your magma crucible, make sure you got your liquid transposer so that the redstone goes straight in. And then once you have, I think it's 1,000 redstone, stick it in there and it will fill up. And it's not 1,000, it must be 3,000. Crap. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get some more redstone. So I'm gonna be right back. Hello Horde, I'm back. So I've filled this up with redstone. The redstone energy cell actually needs 4,000. So look, it's got 7,700. Once I put it in there, it's actually there, but you can't see it once it's filled up. So this will be filling up with 4,000 like melted redstone. So what you do is you make your what is it called? Your red, just in case you forgot. After like 5 seconds. So you make, this is what you're actually aiming towards. But how you do it is you need to fill it up with 4,000 redstone, which is actually the equivalent of 40 pieces of redstone. So you need a lot of redstone, because redstone is worth, every piece of redstone is worth 100. So look, that's 4,000 redstone liquid. Make your energy cell. So once your 40 redstone has smelted down, you can now make the actual energy cell. Now, for the energy cell, you also need another redstone conduit type thing, redstone coil, sorry. But this time you need to make it with an electrum ingot in the center. top right, put redstone. Bottom left, put redstone. Make sure redstone conductance coil. Wow, that baffled my brain then, trying to work out how to say that. Sorry. This one. Now you just need to put this in the recipe. I think it's like that actually. So to make your energy cell, you need to stick the redstone conductance coil in the bottom center. Then to the left and right of it, put a lead ingot. Then in the center of the crafting table, put your energy cell frame, which should be full of redstone, liquid redstone. Then to the top, in the top center, and to the left and right of the energy cell frame, put an electro ingot. Make sure redstone energy cell. Now that you've made all this, you're gonna actually have to make some of the components again. This is the reason why I have this chest. So this is what you're also going to need. So you're gonna need another magmatic engine. So you're gonna need to make 2 magmatic engines in total for this system to work. You're gonna need a bucket of lava because what you're gonna do is you're gonna use one of these magmatic engines to power this electron pump to start with. Electric pump to start with. So to kick it off, you're gonna need a bucket of lava to get one of them to work. Now you're gonna also need another ender tank, one in this dimension and one obviously in the nether. You're gonna need only one dimension anchor, so you don't need to make another one. These stack, yeah, they do. You're gonna need 2 redstone engines because you're gonna need to pump out of the electron pump, which is going to be in the nether, and you're gonna need to also pump out of the end tank, which is going to be here. Okay, you're gonna need 2 levers to access these 2 pumps, and you're gonna need either cobblestone or stone-proof water piping to transport the lava around, and you're also gonna need wooden waterproof piping to pump stuff out. The recipes that you might not know are cobblestone waterproof piping. So if I right-click on the water, so what you're gonna need is waterproof, which is basically just well, that's weird. It's just basically smelted cactus green. So if you put cactus in a furnace, it'll smelt into cactus green. Then you just stick that cactus green into a crafting bench, and it'll make the waterproofing. Now, waterproofing plus a wooden transport pipe or a cobblestone transport pipe will make it. So how you make a wooden transport pipe is a piece of glass in the center and wood either side of the glass. How you make stone or cobblestone waterproof cobblestone transport pipe is basically stone to the left and right of a piece of glass. Simple as. How you make a redstone engine, if you forgot, is just this recipe: piston, glass, 3 wood at the top, and 2 wooden gears, which is basically that. Hopefully you know how to make all them now, and I'm going to show you how to set it up. Okay, so you're going to want to put your redstone energy cell before all your power. So you're going to want to make sure it's here. Hello Horde, I'm back. I put my crescent hammer in a chest in my house, so that's why I lost it. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to, the system you want to set up in your factory or energy tower or whatever you want to call it, wherever you want the energy to be coming into, you need to set up this type of system. So you need to put your energy cell before all of your power producing machines, so that any power that they actually do produce can be stored and not lost. So once you place your energy cell down, make sure that this is blue, because anything that your machines are producing, that cable is blue. So not orange, blue, because that's input. So you want to make sure that any power being produced by your magmatic engines is being input into here and being output at the bottom, or wherever you want the power to be output. Then you want to place your magmatic engine or engines. So in an idle system, you'd place all these down, and you would make sure that they are orange because you want to make sure that these are output. They are outputting power and not inputting power. So they are producing power and not taking power. So once you've made your magmatic engine or your engines, you want to make sure that your ender tank is placed somewhere fairly close. So I'm actually going to place it on the wall, see if it actually works like this. Because it won't do anything for me. Oh wow. So luckily I have a system already set up, which is a bit annoying. So my actual tank is already filled up. So what's going to happen is you place your ender tank down in the dimension. Then you want to make sure you can pump out with it. So you want a waterproof piping. Use your crescent hammer to change it around. Crescent hammer is this recipe if you forgot. Now next to your crescent hammer, you need next to your wooden waterproof piping, you're going to need a redstone pump, and you're going to want a lever. So you're going to also want to put a lever down, and then this will pump out all of the lava. Okay, so that is how it works in the overworld. So you're going to also need to set a system in the nether, because obviously in your world you won't already have a system set up. Just to point this out, if you had multiple magmatic engines, all you would have to do is get some cobblestone waterproof piping or some stone waterproof piping and basically just place it along. This will directly pump into the machines as long as it's connected to this pipe. So let's say I placed another one here, here, here. I could even place them on the top in my other system, which is a different section. I have it like this, so that I can have a redstone. So that I can have a magmatic engine at all the sides of the pipe. So this is how my system. So I'd have some at the top, touching this redstone conduit, to the back and to the front. So this is how the system would look in when you fill it all out. You can make this system how you want, as long as there's an ender tank letting lava be pumped into the machines. What you need to remember is that this section here needs to have blue at the top. Blue at the top. If it has another system, so if you write another setting, so if I right click it, it will go orange. This will mean that it will only input and not output, which is bad. Wait, yeah, it's true. That's right, isn't it? Is this? Oh, well, it's full now, so it's impossible to tell. Wow. So it will stop receiving lava if that is orange. Similar to these. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just two different colours that's confused me. But it doesn't matter. I'll set it up in the nether and I'll show you how to do this. So this is the system you need to set up here. Hopefully it's not too confusing. Ender tank, you need to be pumping the lava out of the ender tank. And then the lava from the ender tank will be pumped into the magmatic engine. The magmatic engine will be connected to a redstone conduit, which will be orange because it's outputting and not inputting. And then the energy cube will have an input because you want to make sure that energy is going in. Best way to remember this is you have a look. This section here looks like a tiny pixelated arrow. So that is one way of working out which way energy is going. Now, I'm going to be right back because I'm going to go to the nether and show you the system you need to set up in the nether. So I'll be right back. Hello Horde and welcome back. So now I'm going to show you the system you need to set up in the nether so that you get infinite lava. I'm quickly going to turn off my volume because the gas are already annoying me. So what you want to do is you want to get your other ender tank, your cobblestone pipes, your redstone engine, your lever, your other magmatic engine, your lava bucket, your dimension anchor, and your electric pump. Now I'm going to get some dirt because this is how I'm going to set it up. So first I'm going to place down my pump. Make sure your pump is over a lava source block. Now this pump will pump any source block lava source block touching this lava source block, basically. Now, it needs power to work, so you're going to need to kickstart it with a magmatic engine. Now, place a magmatic engine next to it because it will always need power. Okay, so you've got your pump down over a lava source. You've got your magmatic engine down. Now, what you're going to need is you're going to need a waterproof pipe next because this needs to be pumped out. Actually, you might not actually need a waterproof pipe. Let me just check something. Oops, wrong thing. That is not what I want to do. Does this need power? This should need power. Oh, wow. Is it already powered? What the hell is happening? That should not already be powered. But I've got... God knows why it is. It might have glitched. But yeah, I'm sure you have to pump out, so I'm going to do it anyway. So, make sure that you don't... Maybe try it yourself. Just put cobblestone waterproof pipe and see if it just works instead of the lolly system. But what I'm going to do first is this does need power, but for some weird reason it has power. God knows why, it must have glitched. But for now, I'm going to set it up like it's not glitched. So what's going to happen is this is going to suck the lava up. Why is it even full with lava? It shouldn't be full with lava. Maybe it's... I actually had it already system set up. So maybe it stored the lava from the old one, and I've destroyed the wrong pump. That's probably what's happened here. So what's going to happen in a normal system is, oh god, this is actually really annoying. So this will be empty. So it won't be powered at all, and it won't have anything. It won't have any power and it won't work. So what you're going to need is you're going to need to put a waterproof pipe, a wooden waterproof pipe next to it. You're going to need to power so it pumps it out of this machine. And then you're going to want to make sure that first it's connected to the magmatic engine, because this is going to make sure that it's powered for the rest of the time. But because lava won't be produced until this electric pump is actually turned on, you're going to want to make sure to stick a lava bucket into here. How the hell do you stick a lava bucket in here? You're just going to just pump a lava bucket into there. I'm sure you can just place one in. That is powering it, yep. Oh, maybe actually instead of put redstone, not a lava bucket, sorry. So if you place redstone in there, it might power the engine up enough to start it off. I'd have thought it'd need lava, but it looks like I was wrong again. Wow. So what your system is, so let's start again. Your system is you need to put your electric pump down. This will have no power. For some reason mine does, God knows why. Because it's somehow saved what it had before. So you want to place your electric pump down. It will have no power, so you're going to need to power it. So put your magmatic engine next to it, and then you want to put this system like this. You want to place a wooden waterproof pipe, make sure it's pumping out. So you're going to want to put your engine and this, so it's pumping the lava out. Make sure that you've got some cobblestone pipe pumping the lava into the magmatic engine, so that it infinitely gives this power. Then you're gonna whoa, that was weird. Then you're going to have to put some cobblestone down, cobblestone transport pipe, and then your ender tank. This system here means that this magmatic engine will always have power. So this system here will make sure that it constantly works, and then this system here will make sure it gets sent to the overworld. I'll quickly go through what's just happened before I put my dimension anchor down. Actually, I'll put my dimension anchor down. So now that you set your system up, you're gonna want to. God, I'm talking too fast. I can't even speak. You're going to want to put your dimension anchor down. So once you place it down, right click it. This says that a 1x1 area will be protected. Basically, the chunk all the way underneath it will be protected. So you want to increase it to not a 3x3 area. I'd say a 7x7 area. So 7 across by 7 down. So if you I'm actually going to increase it a bit more to a 9x9, because it doesn't seem to be. So 9 from the center of this, I'm assuming. 2 9 down. This is quite long, this section here, so that's why I put it at 9. The dimension anchor will make sure that this area is constantly open and doesn't close down even when you leave the nether. So this chunk will always be loaded. So I'm quickly going to go through this before I say bye. So in the overworld, make sure you have an ender tank. In the nether, make sure you have an ender tank. In the nether, make sure you have your electric pump being powered by something, because it is an electric pump. Best way to do this is make sure you have a waterproof wooden pipe pumping lava constantly back into the magmatic engine, so that it is a loop power. So this pumps the lava up, this pumps the lava into the magmatic engine, this gives it power so that it pumps more lava up, and so on and so forth. And this system will go on until the lava runs out. Also make sure you have another piece of pipe going off into an ender tank. If this is like that, it will stop having power. So wait, no, that's the output. That's input on this for some weird reason. God knows why, but you can turn that around, and one way means output, one way means input. I had it on orange in another factory, and it stopped working. It stopped outputting. So I'm assuming that blue means output, orange means input. Not to be confused with the redstone conduits, which is the opposite way around. Wow, I mean, that's confusing, isn't it? When they put colours, use the exact same colours, but change them around. So yeah, for ender tanks, orange means input, blue means output. So this won't output lava, and the other one will. Yeah. So that's it for this episode. Make sure, last thing I'm going to say is make sure that this area, that the system that you set up is in the area that your dimension block is protecting, because you don't want half your system to be working and the other half not, because it'd be pointless. So for example, if it cut off here, I wouldn't actually get any lava back to my magmatic engines in the overworld. That's it for this episode. Hopefully it hasn't been too confusing. It's just basically magmatic engines and how to set it up. Hopefully, visually, it makes more sense than me explaining it. I've tried to explain it the best I can, but I ramble on a bit, so I try not to. So thanks for watching. The system that you set up, you can actually add more magmatic engines to. Not this one, obviously, the one in the overworld. So like I said, the more magmatic engines you put there, the more lava can be pumped into them, and the more energy you can produce. So that system that you set up is pretty much infinite. It will produce an insane amount of power. Eventually, your lava will run out. Let me quickly just show you. Hopefully, I'm not going to die now. Look, if you look down here, your lava does actually run out. But it takes a while. I actually use a lot of lava. All you have to do is basically build out further so that it pumps a different lava source pool. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Now that you've got your system set up, you'll have basically infinite power. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hit like or favourite if you've enjoyed Big Dig. And you want to see more of it. Hit subscribe if you want to see more content from me. I do other mod packs, and I do a bit of Skyrim now and again. I mean Elder Scrolls. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.